Joyful evening to all of you. It's indeed a great pleasure in meeting all of you in this intro session and a specific powerful program on the exclusive knowledge of mind and very authentic knowledge about mind is happening now next week. And this session is for the introduction of it. So I am Jaydev Sharma. Being in this journey for last 2 decades, imparting some wonderful principles, authentic principles about mind, how to generate a mind so that it fetches you, it yields you good experiences of anything that you are involved in, anything that you're doing with. So I am operating from the organization called, through the organization called Inner Connection from Chennai, Tamil Nadu. And the name of the knowledge that has been unfolded to people as people are attracting is vibrational intelligence. Because a human vibration, and when a human becomes very intelligent in his or her vibrations, then everything outside, the person becomes intelligent in that. So the intelligence of you living, the human living and the intelligence of it is totally determined by your vibrational intelligence. All the other intelligence that as a human birth, we are all inculcated with or habituated with. When we study them, when we master them, we become intelligent in that. And by birth, we are intelligent in certain things like natural intelligence, interpersonal intelligence, intrapersonal intelligence, arithmetical intelligence, musical intelligence, spatial intelligence. There are different intelligence. And now what is prevailing in this world is artificial intelligence. So all of this intelligence, including artificial intelligence, is the creation of human vibration. Because your vibration is what is responded every time. What vibrations that you're emitting, that is what is responded outside. Whatever you believe in God, you believe in universe, you believe in any other superpower, it is responding only to your vibrations. And these vibrations are emitting because there are two aspects of you. One is the physical aspect of you, and the other is the non-physical aspect of you, which is internal. The mind has been only tuned and programmed towards physical aspect. So you know only about the physicality of you, the external you, the body you, that is what you know. And the vibrations are not happening, which is becoming your everyday results. It is not happening at the physical level. It is happening at the non-physical level, which is what is known as subtle human power. It's happening there. Right now, you're sitting and have begun to listen to this knowledge. You're emitting a vibration, which cannot be seen, which cannot be touched, which cannot be heard. It's a soundless energy, which is what is responded by everything. The body is responding to your soundless energy of your vibration. Anything that you're involved in, any action that you are in, the result of that action is totally determined by the soundless energy of your vibration. The health of the body, the money flow in your life, the relationships in your life, everything. is responding only to that soundless emission of your vibration, which is happening to you by default, naturally, by birth, which cannot be studied. And that's why, people who attract this knowledge, they know it. After traveling this knowledge for some time, they come to a realization that this is the ultimate of everything, and their search outside is totally ended. They don't have search outside, because once you know the knowledge of your vibrations, and that is what everything is, because everything is becoming that. And this vibrational energy is created by your mind, by your mind. And that's why mind plays an integral role in everything that is happening in your life. Everything. So when the health is good, it is because the mind is good. When the health is not good, it is because the mind is operating from less than good vibration, operating from less than good vibration, not good vibration. We are not knowing it. And the vibration of a human is what is affecting the cellular metabolism of the body. And then outside of you, now this is about the body. We are concerned about the health. We are concerned about the age factor and other things, and the health and the issues of the health and other things, without knowing that it is you are internalizing something, and it is becoming your internal vibration energy, and that is what this body is responding to. Now, with respect to other things outside of you, which is material experiences, the relationship experiences, the experiences about money, everything is happening because there is an autonomous radioactive mechanism with the thought and the vibrational energy of the thought and what is coming in your life. Coming in your life. In between, we have got actions, we have got effort and other things that we have believed it. But eventually, what is coming to you is only because of the vibrations of your mind. And that's why mind plays a very powerful role. Say you are your mind. You are who you are, what you are is nothing but what mind you are created, what mind you are set. What mind you are set. So now we know, if a person wants to grow, then the person requires the mindset of growth. If you want to become successful, then the successful mind has to be created. First the mind, and then what is happening outside is the reflection of the energy of your mind. So the first thing we want to really open to all of you is this is what it is. See, now 2 decades of this journey, the operating mind, whatever the mind every single person has habituated and built and they have set it, that is what is becoming their daily routine of their life. And to create a mind or set a mind, you don't require to be, whatever we have requirements outside our belief, that you don't require to be this thing, that thing, you should know that, you should know this, educational qualification. Taking one example, there are so many people who are not that qualified, college dropout or school dropout, but still they are very successful, very wealthy, really healthy people they are. So the criteria on the basis of which we have understood how things are happening to you, and actually the truth of it, actually the truth on the basis of which whatever is happening to you is something, there is a way of difference, and every single person should know the knowledge of it. You should have the awareness of it, and then you should use it every day. And that's why we have designed a very specific, powerful program, Mind Yoga. Because when you create vibrations about about the body, about relationships, about you are doing it now, but you're doing it at an unconscious state. And that is becoming the subconscious energy of the mind. Every action is a subconscious energy. It is not, it is not consciously done. Even the moving of the hand, it's a subconscious. That's part of the moment it is doing it. So once you master that, then now listen to this. Once you master your mind, then you don't require to give control or take control. The people who wanted to take control and all those things, dominating, tolerating, you don't require tolerance or intolerance. Once you are so serene in operating through the mind of you. So this mind yoga that you do with respect to what you really want, the calmness of the mind. When you listen to the word yoga, it is like way of living. Yoga is, you all know it. We have got information now. We all know yoga is a way of life. What is way of life? It's a way of living, actually. Living. What is living? What energy that you are creating, that is what is becoming the matters of your life. It is happening at an abstract level. It is not happening at a material level where you can touch and feel, where you can look and feel. It is happening at an abstract level. And on its own, it's doing the job. It is doing the job. Why don't you become conscious about it and consciously create energy of what you want, what is good to you, what you like, and enjoy your life. Right? So this energy of anything, see, first the energy, you are bound to get a result in the sense, any sort of results. We say that whatever you expect when it happens, it is a result. No. To the agam of you, agam Brahma, say the agam of you, to the core of you, to the internal of you, whatever is happening is a result. Because you created that particular energy in the mind, it is affecting that result. It is not that what you exactly expecting is not happening. That's why I'm not getting result. Not happening of what you want is a result to the internal, the core of you. So we have to understand this. And we should become very good in producing an appropriate or proper energy or good energy about everything that you are involved in, everything that you are engaged with, everything, everything that matters to you on a daily basis. You should be proactive in creating the energy in the mind about what you want before the happening of it. This is happening by default now. Whatever is happening one week later or 10 days later, the energy is getting formed right now. And that is what we call vibrational intelligence. So artificial intelligence operates the machine. Vibrational intelligence is what is operating every human life, every human life. So there is two things about you, the truth of you and the beliefs of you. The mind has been tuned only to operate from beliefs. There is an authentic, natural truth about you. It is by birth. Every human are born with it. But what you do with that power in living this life, what becomes your life? What you do with that power that you're born with? So mind is one of the supreme powers of you. Supreme means supreme powers of you. Once you become very, very good in the mind, everything outside. Now, the belief is, now let me give this example. The belief is only thinking and the mindset, will it get me success? Or Will we keep the body healthy? Will we keep me calm, serene? It requires action, it requires effort, it requires this thing, that thing, the different beliefs. But do you know what? We have we are not understanding because the mind has been programmed only to believe matters. It has not been programmed to believe energy because it cannot be seen, it cannot be touched. That's the only reason people are not able to believe it. But that is what is becoming the matters. All that is in front of you as a material life, everything has become your energy. Everything has become your energy. So the yoga is way of living. Way of living is forming the energy of what you exactly want, and in the routine of you forming a very good well-being energy of the health of the body, like prosperity energy of the money flow. We should know it because what energy about finance that you have habituated, which is by default attracting the finances, what energy that you have created about the body and the health of the body, that is what is attracting the condition of the body, the financial condition of you. What is the energy that you have been created and living about the people and relationships? That is what is coming to you as a flow of experiences that keeps coming to you. It's happening at this level. It is not happening that level outside. It is happening inside. And this requires a way of living, and that is what mind yoga is. Forming the energy of what you want. What you want. So this mind yoga is happening 5 days from Tuesday 9 p.m. to 9:30, every day 9 to 9:30 till Saturday. And Sunday morning 10 o'clock we will have interaction. So none of these days we'll have a question answer. We will be in a particular meditation every day. When the session gets concluded, we conclude with a kind of a very specific meditation. Later you will come to know that it is what is known as plantation. Why? Because what you sow, that is what you reap. We have been using it everywhere. But what is that actually sowing? And what is that you're reaping? What energy that you're creating becomes a sowing, and you reap the exact evidences of the energy which is created by the mind. So the energies are created in the mind. So every day we will be into different topic, different practices that you practice that day. We'll have different topics. It may be health. You connect with what is really important to you in life when you're attending, when you're decided to attend the session. Attend the session, you decide what is that you exactly want, and then you learn to create the energy of what you want. Okay. Then later on, after some time, it becomes an experience. That means what you call gross result or materialization of what you want. Materialization. This is first happening in the mind. And then later it is taking place in a physical reality, while the mind of the body is what is experiencing it. See, mind is what is creating the energy, living the energy. After you get as a result, it is through the mind you are living it. So everything is happening not to you, to the mind of you. So manam is a very powerful aspect of you. So in these 5 days, we will be practicing. First thing is to create a productive, powerful mind. Productive about health, productive about relationships, productive about whatever the work or business that you're doing. Whatever you want, whatever you want. You want spiritual awakenment, you require the mind. The mind, a factor of mind plays a major role. So we have taken the mind very not you understand the language seriously and lightly. Lightness is very powerful word, wonderful. When you become light on something, that thing comes to your life very easily. When you're hard on something, it doesn't come in your life. When you're hard about something, when you're pushing something, it is not coming. So this factor. So the mind is not that excellently taken thing by many people. It has been just an ordinary thing by many people. Some of the people use it here and there whenever required, like medicine kind of a thing. But well-being is every day, every moment. So the well-being, the other experiences that you are creating, so it is happening because of the mind. So when the human realize the power of mind, only then all sorts of development started. In the great ancient ancestors of us, when they realized the power of mind, only then they had the realization that, hey, I can cultivate my own food. I can cultivate my own food. The mind of a human created words, music, different things that you name about. And now the technology, it is a human mind, which is a supreme computer. We talk about cell phones and other things. This is beautiful. It has got this feature, that feature. But what created it? The human mind created it. Can you really realize it now? The power of your mind and how to use it in every area of your life that you desire, that you really want to become well, to become successful. So, this living of you, the 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 core of you, the core living of you, which is the mind of you. Now you know the energy and vibration, and that's where the word attraction came. That's where they understood the word, the concept of law of attraction came. It was first introduced in 1864. India was ruled by many people, many foreigners. And when they went away after extracting all the resources, when they left the country, they took all the resources, maximum whatever they can take. But they also took some of the registrations, some of the scriptures, some of the intelligence, some of the knowledge from our great ancestors that has been registered here and there in bits and pieces. They took it. So 1864, a British lady, she wrote a manifold. In that manifold, she has mentioned law of attraction. And she says it is because of this law, the human life is happening. Human life is happening. And then the next paragraph talks about, in all over the world, this law of attraction is being used really very well by Indians, only by Indians. That is what she has written. And then later on, it transpired into sacred and other things that came. And now it is metaphysics. And we have got Nobel Prize for metaphysics for a scientist 2 years back. What he read, what he revealed, what was his revelation to the world? That any matter is an energy. So he took a matter, he broke it into pieces, it became atom. He broke that atom into pieces, it became quanta. And then he broke the quanta. And then, molecules, atom, whatever the terminology is there. And finally, nothing was there. Pieces, nothing. That means that that nothingness, where eyes cannot see even a particle of that matter, is what is energy. And this is accepted. And that energy is what the vibration of a human, which creates an idea of a product. So first, that product which is not in a steel body or a plastic body, or whatever the feature of that is, it is not for that. It is an human idea. That idea is an energy. Before getting into pieces, this is what it is. Now, can you create with the energy beautiful life, construct them? You require yoga for it. You require yoga, you require calmness, you require being in good feeling unconditionally. How can I see? Do you know when you are in good feeling, beautiful things happen in your life, what you expect happen in life? But can the mind which has been totally programmed with conditions, others' behaviors, and everything outside is operating the person. But by default, it is a human mind which is operating everything outside. But when you're bringing the stuffs inside, it becomes the energy of the mind, and in turn, the energy of mind keeps giving you the same life, same experiences again and again. Do you want to change? Do you want change outside? Then transformation is required. It is not just a wishy-washy thing. It is not like you get a tactics, you get a tool, and you're going to live. It's living. It's living. You are doing it. In this 5 days, what we will do, you will raise your awareness of that natural quality of you, which is what is becoming the evidences in your life. All these things you have believed that it has coming from outside, from a different entity, some powerful entity. That is what is giving me, that is what is happening to me, or it is because of last janma and that is why it is happening. These are all beliefs. What is truth about you? In this janma, in the mind, what energy you create, that is what you experience. That means what energy that you create, live, you experience that. So why do you take it on night? Why are we doing it on night time? Because your night sleep, night, not afternoon also we have a nap. We have power nap and all those things. But in the night, during the night, and the sleeping consciousness of the night contains a special power. The mind can operate really very well. The body sleeps. But what is that? You are sowing and sleeping. We'll have first day, Tuesday will be a very powerful opening of what is mind and the authentic knowledge about mind. And then second day, how it is operating and how you should get habituated in consciously creating the energy in the mind. It starts begin. Third day, fourth day, fifth day, what is that you specifically do and sleep? What is that we are putting in? We don't know whether it is a beautiful resources and raw material which is becoming beautiful evidence of our life, or it is a garbage. We are not knowing it. We are not able to see the difference at all because the mind accepts both the things. That's how we are now. Now let us become self-reliant. Let us become a conscious creator of your mind, and later the mind becomes the creator of your life. Kind of that. But do you believe the mind? Or do you believe the substance outside? Do you believe the mind? Your own mind. You have created it. Do you believe it? Shall we create a solid mind? Solid mind of well-being, solid mind of prosperity, solid mind of harmony, so that people connect with you. Those people who are in the wavelength of harmony will be with you. Those people who are little bit destructive without knowing everybody is good, they are not knowing this internal what you call law of attraction. It is a power of attraction. The attraction is one of your specific power. There are different powers that you're born with, and it is getting utilized on its own at the subtle consciousness of you. It is not happening through the gross consciousness of you. Shall we consciously create the energy of well-being, energy of prosperity, energy of harmony, energy of success, energy of growth? It is not outside result you get and then you become successful. before the happening of some days or some months before, the successful mind is living it, and only then you get success. You want success, the mind should first become successful. Only then the person can become successful. And then you get the result, the growth. Then mind should grow. Only then the life grows. It is not life growing and then the person is grown. No, the person is growing. Everything the person is doing first, we are not knowing it. It is happening at the subtle level. Can we have, can we create, shall we create the awareness of it? The subtle of me. What is the subtle of me? Let me have an awareness of it. So awareness of it, so that I can consciously create wonderful, proper energies of what I want. All these days, the difficulties, the illness, suddenly something happened to some people. Everything is because there is a friction in the energy and part. That's it. So can you do have that. It is in your hands. It is not in your control. It is in your hands. And if you are mastery of it, you don't require to take control. It is on a, it is at a autopilot state. So some people, suddenly some situations in the workplace, job, or business doing really well, flourishing business, suddenly there is a downfall. Have you watched when something is declining, it declines faster. When it is growing at a very slow pace. Have you watched it? Have you watched it? Why? Because the human mind is not that tuned and believe growth. It believes fall. It believes the fall. That's what it is. So we should be really good in that. We should be powerful in that. Creating that positive mind is very, very powerful. So all these things are happening because you are the humans, whatever is happening to somebody which is less than good experiences, it is happening because they are sowing this vibration within them without their knowledge. And then they sleep with it, they eat with it, they walk with it, they are eating with it, they are drinking with it, water, I'm talking about. They're doing everything. It is active as a vibration within them. And over a period of time, it comes out as an experience. Let us become very clear, serene in forming beautiful energy of what you want while you go to sleep. Because all the celebrities, all those inventors, especially inventors, their invention, like Thomas Alva Edison, all these people, their invention has got that eureka moment of their life, something very specific, which has revealed something very powerful to them in their invention, has happened in their sleep. In their sleep. There are so many sports personalities who wake up early morning. Early morning means early morning. And they create the energy of what they want, the success of their particular sport, and then they meditate on it. It is becoming popular now. So anything that fashion becomes fashion, we have got habituated to follow it. It is your truth. Shall we practice it authentically? That's what it is. That's why it is happening in the night, because a lot of people go to sleep. You don't know with what vibration, which is going to become an energy. In the night, that vibration is becoming the energy. So with what vibration we are going to sleep, we don't know. We watch something, we speak to somebody, and then we keep on speaking to somebody. And then 2 a.m. we are sleeping. The health, the sleepness consciousness. Now, when we get into this kind of a talk or something, it seems to be an advice. It becomes painful to the listeners, but it is true. It is so true. Sleeping early and waking up early is one of the success habits. It is not whether I will get the result. It is not finding out or checking out. It is not about life. Is not about finding it out. It is not checking it out. It is about creating and living about. That's what it is. So that's why this mind yoga is happening every day night, so that when you before going to sleep, the the mind is in a very wonderful zone. To whatever you're sowing, it is transforming that into an energy, not suddenly one night, every day consistency in that. But how to practice it? Each day, one practice. From second day, you will start practices. One practice each day. Do it that day. Do it that day. So before you practicing on your own, we will have a plantation meditation which makes the mind fertile, so that what thoughts you sow and sleep, it grows well. Because you cannot be like now I know and then kind of a thing. It requires some serenity, some calmness within you. So that is what is happening. So people who have got the mindset now to attend the session and gain the knowledge, to thrive in your life, to transform yourself, to change your life. Your life. People talk about changing others. We don't know. We have been seeing so many people in 20 years. 20 years we have been seeing it. Consciously, taking the pain of people and other things. It is totally different. When you start traveling in this knowledge, you will realize how to really place yourself, how to really place yourself in a condition where you are not affected by others. You know it actually. And all these things is your mind. I'm not talking just about mindset. It is about the holistic mind, not a particle of mind, or a small part of mind, holistic mind. We'll talk about that. So we will do that. So people have got the mindset to attend and gain the knowledge to transform your life. Be ready with a list of things you want to have in your life. List of things that you want to experience in your life. Wanting. A lot of people will have some issues, some problem, some goals not able to achieve for 1 year or 6 months, 7 months, kind of a thing. Please switch it off. Focus on what you want. It is not focusing on the problem. It is focusing on what you want. That is a fresh start actually. So focus on what you want. Write down the things that you want. Write down the experiences that you desire to experience, and we will see you on Tuesday, 8:55 p.m. Be in the session 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. Will be the session will begin. Why? When you get into the session, the mind gets prepared to absorb it. Not when you're driving, you're coming from outside, and then you're opening the system or opening the cell phone to listen to it. That hurriness or some kind of a gasping. Don't do that. Calm down. The 5 minutes is required to to log in, and 5 minutes, and then the session starts. Be there 5 minutes before this beginning of the session. Number one. Number two, if you're ready to be consistent every day, 8:55, and absorb the knowledge, then you join. Your money is your money. Your money is your money. Okay, if you got, I have to attend this, I have to go to this event, I've got attend this reception, wedding. Can you please do it in the morning or some other occasion? Because it is very important. 5 nights, 5 evenings is changing your life. It's very important. If you got something like that flicking mind, it will change. It will change. Your money is your money. Your money is your money. Save that money. Right? This is what is. So we will, connect there on Monday, on Tuesday, and 8:55, you will start knowing what is mind and what is yoga of mind, and how to consciously practice this yoga in the mind, about the vibrations that you create, which becomes the energy, which in turns creates success and matters of your life. Material life, everything is happening through this. So let's enjoy the journey. So much, much, much appreciation for attending this intro session. We value your time. We respect your attention, to taking your time to give your ear to what has been said here. And in your willingness, attract this knowledge. You will see that what a powerful thing you have ever attracted in your life, ever attracted in your life. All the answers, so many words that you're using, is those words and the seeds of those words becoming a good vibration within you? Certain times we get lost in the glamour of the word, and it is not becoming a good vibration. We should know the words, the thoughts that you use, how you use the thought. We'll know all these things. There are so many phrases, so many things, so many methods. You will find why that method and authentic answers for all the questions. This is what this 5 evening is. So let's enjoy that every evening, that 5 days of that half an hour of the session, and create a beautiful life. So again, much appreciation. We'll see you in the session on Tuesday, 8:55 p.m. Till then, namaste and bye bye to all of you.